Welcome to all of you who are here. Awesome that you can be here. That's really great. There are not many yet, but we'll see. Folks will start rolling in. As promised last time, we are going to have both of the groups again today. So all in one. Got lots of stuff I'm just sorting out here. So there we go. We have the same army, no changes otherwise, except the artifacts have gone up to tier 3. I was contemplating whether I should up the levels of the units, but maybe we will do that next time. I think we'll stick with 110 level units, and we still obviously have the same power stones, but the artifacts are indeed at tier 3. What does that mean? Well, it means now that we have the second attunement there as well. So for the Stompers, we have first attunement is at max. It's at 55%, reducing damage from all sources. That's only when they're moving. And then the second attunement, whenever your unit avoids stun or physical forces effect, its attack power is increased by 43% for 5 seconds. And obviously the crown, most of you will know how the crown works. So the max health of all friendly order units is increased by 18%. And on the surge, so when the main effect triggers, then friendly order units below 50% health are healed by an extra 4.75%. And then obviously the Spear of Cataclysm. On impact with friendly units, it buffs their attack speed by 51%. For 5 seconds, and when meteor hits the ground, it has a 19% chance of calling down another smaller meteor. So not very high percentage, but it is something. Jake Shell, yes, we did do both groups yesterday. We did them actually in group 1 and 2. We kind of ran them separately, but in the same stream. Now I've put everybody in one, so we've shuffled whole of group 1 and 2 all together. So that should be fine. I do not have enough auto spins. I always forget to do the auto spins, because it is better when we have. Let's see, can I find the right account? This is going to take a moment. Well, I can do that on the fly in the background while we're going. So we have 106 auto spins. So yeah, let's see. We've got we're going to go live. The first 10 to battle are going to be Wayland, Finito, Alxver, Potts96, Draco, a name I can't pronounce, Thanos, Guivo, Ketu, and Knurd. And I'm getting some very, very slow. There we go. We're live. Okay. We're good. We're good to go. I put a little bit too much into the search. Hang on. Let me just... good to get the auto spins done, because then I'll update on the fly. And then we'll get around to checking who's in the chat, what you guys are saying. Okay, we have auto spins added. Right, so I believe we are ready to go. Is everybody ready to battle? Jake Shell, yeah, I'll be doing some standings either later tonight or sometime during the weekend, because obviously we've only had one round yet, so there's not much with the standings, especially with everybody's already won. But now that we have the second round, I'll be able to do some standings where we'll see who's won like twice and who's won once and who's won none. So we'll be able to get some proper standings now after this round. But yeah, I'll be doing that either later tonight or during the weekend. So that's it. yeah, without further ado, auto spins are on. We are live, and it should be Waylon. Let's see. There we go. It's Waylon. It'll be interesting to see what the win rate win rate is like today. Yesterday, if you remember, we were bouncing around like I don't know, like from 0 to 20 or something like that. So my win rate was not very high at all. But it'll be interesting to see how the up tier levels in the artifacts have an effect. We had tier level 1 on all of them last time, so they were very, very weak. But we'll see. Let's see who we have here. Jake is here. TSA. Steve and Breather is here. Breather, not the same order as yesterday. That's kind of an impossibility unless you're fine with alphabetical order according to player tag. That's the only kind of for sure order that I can always guarantee. So it's either that or shuffled. Yeah, and I don't know what the shuffle, how that really works. Is it random or is there an algorithm or whatever? I don't know. I missed at that one light. The one that's shining up back there. I pressed a button accidentally while I was setting it up. And the settings changed, and so it's not kind of like a nice it's not like a nice fade like this light here. It kind of, you know, just changes like that. But anyway, it's fun. Destroyer's here, excellent. Oh, Waylon, you made it. I hope you saw your battle because you were number 1. That's another thing that can be guaranteed. If somebody's added after the main list has been added and we add somebody who's late, then they'll always automatically jump up to the top, unless I shuffle again, but I didn't shuffle again. So, anyway, Chaos the 4th is here, excellent. Muchacho. Yeah, excellent. It's awesome you guys can be here. It's so cool. Not a good start for you, Crucible. Well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Granted, the artifacts jumping from tier 1 to 3, I don't know. I don't know. Some I think there'll be a bigger impact if the unit levels was jumped up to 130, or then for the round 4 up to 150. And then obviously the tier 5 artifacts, but we'll leave that for round 4. So I think next week for round 3 we'll do unit levels. They'll jump up to 130, and then the artifacts will jump to tier 4. Okay, so we don't get another attunement, but we do get slightly better stats, or possibly better stats. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Waylon, there you were. I shouldn't have added you. Anyway, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So next week we're going to have, it's going to moderately more difficult, as I said, tier 4 artifacts, and then we'll do unit levels of 130. And then round 4, which will be the week after next, that will then be unit levels 150 and tier 5. And at that point, I might even change the stompers to the horn, because at tier 5 horn, it's already able to then give buff to all the units. We'll see. We'll see, but those are the only like major changes. The base army is going to stay the same. Tops, I might change the storm guards to something else if somebody suggests something better. Victory! Victory for me! Oh dear, Gruka. So who do we have coming up next? We've got Sneda, Deathly Hallows, Destroyer, Gary 3, Nubosaurus Rex, Jingtian, Burrs, Randu, Gamer, Simo GG, Sam, Wee, Mike Hillmyers, Zlord D, Chaos the 4th, Fractal Design. Lots of folks coming up quite shortly that are here in the chat. So anyway, But hey, it's the last stream of the year. New Year's coming up in just a couple days, so that means well, a couple days. Well, yeah, I suppose a couple days. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. So it's the last stream for this year. Last stream for 2020. I was going to do some New Year's themed quizzes today. Yeah, we might be able to do some New Year's kind of trivia. You guys will just Google them anyway. Oh, Royal Shipment. No, we don't need those this time. Destroyer, can't believe I'm battling this early. Do you usually battle late? I don't know. Victory for me. It'll be interesting to see how the Stompers, if I leave the Stompers in for tier 5, how well they work. I don't know, I think it's kind of an underrated artifact. It was better than the Horn when I was testing this. Well, obviously at tier 1 and even tier 3, the Horn, there's not enough units for it to buff anything. So you're stuck with what you get from the attunements, and that's not going to do much. Destroyer always close to last for some reason. Oh no. Well, now you were pretty early on this time. Randu, is Randu in? I don't think Randu's here. Oh no, Armin, where are you? Hopefully not last. Oh no. Well, you're certainly not last. You're kind of just over well, you're over midway. You'll be 195 today. We have a total of 286 battles today. So hold on to your hats. It's going to be a long one. Well, I don't know. They might be just as short last time, so it'll only just be like 10 minutes over. Dr. Graf. The nerds welcome you. It's going good, and it sounds as though everybody in the chat they're all having a good time as well. Yes. Breather. Yeah, they're gonna start asking when do I battle. 208. Bit closer to the end, but not at the end. Yeah, I was going to do some New Year's. Oh, these are interesting. I have a really good quiz already, the first quiz. Oh man, that's a good one. That is such a good one. We'll do the first quiz at 30 likes. So if you manage to get 30 likes, then that will be where we let off the first quiz. Quiz 1, round 2. It's such a good quiz. Oh man. Let's see. What? Just writing the quiz out. I think we're in a hurry. So yeah, what was it? 30 likes, and we have. Oh, the text is wrong, by the way. Nobody noticed that yet. So we have group 1 and 2. Oh, that doesn't look very good. 1 and 2. Round 2. Oh, let's get that into the center. There we go. Group 1 and 2, round 2. Plans for New Year's, Destroyer. I'm going to try and spend more time with the family this year. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, it's always good to spend time with the family. My plans are non-existent, so pretty much spending time with the family, and that's it. So, no parties to go to this year. Nothing special. So we'll be just at home with the family, watching the neighbors waste all their money on rockets and stuff. We're not going to buy any because all we need to do is watch everybody else's. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Why is my light so dim? Let's make it a bit brighter. There we go. Whoa, that went bright. Is that too bright? Yeah, so. Oh, who we're battling now? We've got Tachyon. Tachyon, we're going to be after Tachyon, we're going to have. Oh, Frost Blooms. These can be tricky. These can be so tricky. Oh no. There we go. No, get out of the Frost Blooms. There we. No! There we go. No! Yeah, these Frost Blooms. They can be a pain. I don't know. Maybe the cooldown should be increased more. We increased it. Did we double it last time, or we added a second or two? Possibly it needs a bit more. So yeah. Oh, Destroyer, you're doing the fireworks? Yeah. We're only watching the fireworks. We let our neighbors spend the money. Anyway, who do we have? Let's rattle off the next few. Yawgmoth. It's going to be followed by a name I can't pronounce. And then TSA, Noob Sauce Flint, Paracle, T31M, Gaia Dragon, Christian0029, Sir Robertovsky, Salji, Heavy Style, Juice, Hell, Heta, Attic, Suncade, Pyro Bebop, Songor, and Tommy Boss. Tommy Boss will be the 50th battle today. And did we add only half a second? I'm sure it was more than half a second. Anyway, might need a second or two more. I shall try to remember. Where's my notepad? There it is. I'll try to remember to more. What was it? The Frost Bloom, but what was it? Cooldown. More. Oh dear, more cooldown for Frost Bloom. We'll see if everybody else is of the same opinion. Oh dear. What about the quiz? The quiz, yeah, I had the quiz going. A super good question, this. It's actually a good question because I'm not 100% sure if you guys will be able to Google the answer. Remember, Googling is not allowed. It's forbidden. Oh man. Yeah, there's the link. Okay, we have the link ready now, so once we hit the 30 likes, go ahead and start smashing that like button. Just pop in the quiz 1. Gaia Dragon. Good morning, Annie Viper. Though I do believe I do now know one problem. For some reason, my news announcement about the stream in game did not launch. But yeah, not much can be done about that now. The stream's already started. Whoop. Well, we can have a go at making one. That'll pop up to anybody who starts the game during the stream. Anis, hey, I'm a beginner. Any tips for me? Oh, there are a lot of tips. I think tip number 1 is go ahead and join the official Battle Legion Discord. That's one good thing to do because there are lots of commanders all happy and ready and willing to help give good tips and help out. Then if your clan has a Discord, then that's obviously a good place too. And then there's some other general discords, larger discords, Battle Legion themed, the command table and whatnot. But you can find info on those in the official Battle Legion Discord. They're good places to start for tips. But I think one of the main tips that folks run into after playing for a while, don't invest in multiple unit groups if you don't really need them. So if you have shield bearers, if you have 10 shards, then don't buy 10 shield bearers. Just get 1 or 2 and just level the 1 or 2 up and continue like that. Same goes for pretty much all the units then, except if at some point you'll have lots and lots of shards, then you can start to mass up and like have 8 unit groups of arcane blades and so on. But at the beginning then, don't spread the shards out too widely. Wayland, that's the idea of the Frostbloom, that it is targetable. That's what makes it different from the Frost Trap. So basically, and it's only targetable when it's open. So when it's closed, it's not, and that's why increasing the cooldown would probably help. I think it helped a bit. Now there is theoretically a chance for units to break out. The one I noticed there was just an insane amount of Frost Traps. That's obviously going to be a problem no matter how big the oh, my whole iPad froze. That's a first. Wow, the iPad froze. Well, the game froze on the iPad. So, we should continue off from where we left off. Who remembers whose battle were we doing? Whose battle? Oh. I think I might know what's wrong. It's on the wrong Wi-Fi. But it should work fine. Anyway, let's this is what happens when you have a fresh account and you level it up really high. You get all the possible offers throughout the whole that you would get throughout the whole progression. But yeah, we should be continuing. So Haita, I believe Haita was who we were battling, who yeah, it continued. So yeah, where were we? Where were we? Yeah, I was doing the quiz when I noticed that. So we have the quiz, we have the link ready and everything. That's all cool. And we should have Attic. There we go. Yeah, it's running. Destroyer, that sounds odd, so that it doesn't load at all. That could be worth asking your internet service provider, because if it stops and then it doesn't load for an X amount of time, that sounds as though there might be some DNS problem, for instance, on your service provider's end. Because if you get a DNS problem, then it'll mean that that you won't be able to connect certain places, for instance. Possibly local internet will work, so you'll find out that normal web browsing mostly might work. You might get local pages, but then some specific places then it won't connect because of the DNS problem, and what you have there is that the game won't be able to connect to the servers. So that's quite often the answer there when somebody gets in touch and says that their game won't load, and they've tried everything and their internet works, but the game won't load. Well, then it's most likely going to be a DNS issue, because that works exactly like that. So internet in part will work, but then just connecting to some places, certain web pages, certain servers just won't work. Yeah, well, there you go. And then if it lets you load, then after a while, then it's obviously, it's just, because when an ISP gets a DNS issue, then obviously they have all sorts of alarms that go off, and then they have their automated fix routines. And if they can't do it, then an actual person starts figuring things out and fixing, and how quite often they're quite short, like 10 to 30 minutes. Sometimes they can go really bad. You can go days for a whole country not having internet with certain ISPs. If you do get that again, if you can try a completely different internet connection, and preferably from a different service provider. And if the game loads automatically, then there's your problem. Like if you have Wi-Fi that's on a different company than what your mobile net is on, then try then switching over to the Wi-Fi and see if loading the game works there. And if it does, then it means that your mobile connection has a DNS problem. So yeah. Yeah, Jake, I'll have to check how that went. I'll be manually wording we'll see. I'll probably have to redo Hell's Battle because it will most likely have been tallied as a loss, but I'll check that out later, and I'll redo the battle regardless and see how it really would have gone. Most likely a win for Hell. Oh dear. But yeah. Because actually I was thinking, I think we've only ever had an issue on the server end once. since launch of the game over 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. I don't know. But I can only remember once that there was a server issue, other than planned maintenance, that caused problems for loading the game. And in those cases also, when there is a server issue, then the game, it'll come up with, I think the default is, yeah, I think it just says that unable to connect to servers, so you get the error message. So if you're not even getting any error messages, then it's DNS issues usually. Petrus. We have Petrus. Where is Petrus? Let's see who's coming up next. We're gonna have Ramo, Finding Heart, Ghostin, Tyrak, Fuzine, Non Morto, Constantine, Wader the Vader, Mass, Draco, Reaper 86, Plumbum, Forksine, Never's Mind, Kilran, Ike, Fear, Bobby, Mathramar, Jepser, Orm, Karoon, and Kgoff P. Kgoff P is going to be the 80th battle, so we are going through these quite quickly. Yeah. So we'll do that. Yeah, it's a pity that the I probably messed it up somehow myself. The in-game news about the stream probably would have had a few more watching, but need to double all my checks next time. Probably have the wrong date or something. Probably for next week. Well, it's ready for that then. Oh dear. So yeah. Well, next week, what are we going to have next week? Well, we're going to be splitting the groups up into two, I think, because we will be having the higher leveled units. So I'll split the groups up. We'll battle them separately. Probably group 1 on Wednesday and group 2 on Thursday. One or the other day, I'll see about doing the battle news, but not 100% that there's going to be much to share because, well, there's hardly anybody working. So it will most likely be, well, there'll be the Power Stones at least. So yeah, we'll see. And I might have some sneak peeks of the new unit that's coming in. Might have some new video of it. Last week we saw the one with the Christmassy kind of skin on it. So I'll dig up one with possibly its normal skin next week. A little bit of sneak peek. And then obviously once season 4 starts up, then I'll be able to get some proper information on the unit. Well, I've already got the information on the unit, but I'll be able to share it. The name, how it works, and so on. It's interesting. It's another one that is kind of completely different from anything that we've had so far. Okay, I'll reveal something about it. The thing that's completely different is its targeting. So how it targets is kind of different from anything we have. Well, along the lines of possibly one unit, but in a different way. Oh dear, folks are going to be going nuts now. Yeah. So anyway. Defeat. And what's my win rate like? Is it any better? I mean, I'm getting more wins, I think, than last time. You can probably count the wins I had last time with 1 or 2 hands. I think I'm getting wins quite, well, not often, but well, more often than last time. And my paladin's getting stunned all the time. Well, not anymore. Come on. There goes the paladin. No. Ooh. Oh. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, this will be close. Come on. Yes, I got a win. Can we do the quiz? Dinner time here. Okay, we'll do one quiz now, and then we'll do a quiz a little later. Where did I put the link? There it is. This is a funny one. Ranged unit targets things at the edge of its range. Isn't that like a normal archer? There, quiz 1 is out. People are going nuts with the Google now. Oh dear. Just had to check that I put the right answer in there. I did. Oh no. I need to start thinking of a second quiz. Plumbum. See where Plumbum, there. Next we're gonna have Fork Sign. This is battle number 70. I thought it was a funny question, yeah. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay, we've got some good replies. Not everybody's using Google. It's nice to see that. Of course, I don't know where the source I have, I don't know where they get their information from, so can't be 100% sure that the answer I have is indeed the correct one. Yeah, it's good you take a guess if you don't know. I'll be letting you know what the answer is when we get the second quiz out. So, so yeah, I'm just browsing through where could I get what would be a good second question. Too many to choose from. Lots of IKEA ones. Yeah. Bobby. Victory. Well, you can see when you search for good New Year's trivia questions, you can always see if it's from an American site, then pretty much every single question is about Times Square. How many lights are there, and when did lead lights arrive? You find one from the UK, then it's all about the Queen and the Jubilee dates and we'll think of something good. Oh, that's a good question. Wow, that is a really good question. Do we have answers for these? Where are the answers? I need the answer. Where are the answers? There are no answers to these. Yes, there are. Yes, we have question 2 is we have a question for the quiz, for the second quiz. Zoom, are you by chance on House Beautiful? Did some of those that I was saying sound kind of like that? Or let's see, let me just get this copied and then I can, there we go. Ooh. Oh no. House Beautiful. Got it. Possibly. So you just Googled the whole question then, didn't you? Oh dear. Need to make sure we don't have response editing on. Right, so there we have quiz 2. Let's see. And then we'll put in. We need. Now we have quiz 2. And that we will then do once we get 40 likes. So we're going to need, well, at some point, 40 likes or near the end of the stream. Now we have quiz 2. There we go. There we go. Quiz 1 responses. How are we doing? Oh dear. Well, I hope the sources where my answer came from are proper sources. Now that I think about it, yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. Sunny EXE. Let's see, where are we? There we are. We're going to be heading off with Symbiose. Indeed we are. Then we're going to have Shiver, Frozzy That, As Isaac, Vikerhat, Kwang, Amon Ra 91, Amir, Saipo, Ladok, Skiberon, Muchacho, Ronin, Kingo, Shield of Talos, Koli, Frankenstein, Immortalis, G1234, just to mention a few coming up. And also it is Friday, so it is not the best streaming day by far. Apparently the best streaming days are Wednesdays and Thursdays. Oh, Armin, yeah, sure, I'm going to give you the answer. Or the answer I have. It might be the wrong answer. If it is the wrong answer, then it's actually how many bags were sold in a certain country. But I'm hoping that it is actually how many in total. So. Jake, you gotta go. That's no problem. Have fun. Happy New Year. And see you in the next year. What do you mean, oh no? What, oh no? What do you mean, Armin? Oh no, what? No! Oh well. We seem to be having the same amount of answers in the quiz as who we have watching, so that probably does mean that nobody's leaking it. Hooray! Quiz is just for the stream today. Yeah. Well, we'll do. Hello, Lolana. Great to have you here. Okay, I got you, Armin. Yeah, I mean that's the answer that I have. That's the answer that I found myself. But yeah, now that I was thinking about it, the answer leaves it open slightly as to what figure is this. But I'll definitely let you know. The figure that I have. We can do another quiz shortly. I can find more because there's some really good quizzes. So we might as well. We'll close quiz 1. Quiz 1 is well, I'll close it after I post the second quiz. So here is quiz 2, and quiz 1 is closing now. I don't think you have, but I can't be 100% sure. But if I go ahead and search for Queen Cleopatra, you are going to be battle number 194 today, out of a total of 286. So little ways to go yet. So you were what, 194, and we are now fighting Ladok, which is 97. So about 100 battles to go. So that might be in like 45 minutes maybe, maybe 50 minutes, because we've done 50 minutes now, and we've got, well, actually we started the battles maybe 5 minutes after the hour, so 45 minutes. We've gotten almost 100 battles done, so yeah, about 45 minutes. St. Andre, we're doing both groups today, so they're all bunched up into one. But next week we are going to be having group 1 on Wednesday and group 2 on Thursday. But everybody's bunched up and just, just shuffled in. So that's that. But you are here because I did notice St. Andre, you're going to be 204 today. Yeah. But if you have a look at the lists that are in Discord at the moment, in the participants channel, they're pretty much, there's a few names missing there which have been entered in late, but you should find your name there, and you should see if you're in group 1 or 2. I'll update the lists either today or during the weekend, so that you can see if you're in the Wednesdays or Thursdays stream. But I suggest being in both streams because there's quizzes and you get some gems for the quizzes. So anyway, quiz 1. Let's see what you answered first, and then we'll go to what I have as the correct answer. So most of you went for 4 million. 32% of you went for 4 million. 28% went for 1 million. 21.4 went for 3 million. No, that was 2. Yeah, and 17.9 went for 2 billion. The answer I have is 3 million. So 21% of you answered 3 million, and those who did, and that is the correct answer, 3 million. But I was starting to think that 3 million, is that like enough? IKEAs are all over the world, and they have to be selling a lot of bags every day. So I don't know. This was from a UK site, which somebody guessed Zoom. So, and I tried to look as to the sources of the information. I can't see, and if it's IKEA UK, then that means it might be just from the UK. I don't know. We're just having fun. But the second quiz, I like the second quiz. It was a good one. Oh wow. Well, that's a good. Pretty much every option has gotten something, but 44.4% have guessed correctly so far, or known. Yeah. I don't know. Some of these questions that I'm getting, that I'm finding, I kind of suspect. I don't know if they're real. Oh dear. Fractal design. Oh, you got the 3 million without Googling. That's good. G1234. Where is? Let's see. Okay, what do we have coming up? We have Right Time now. Then we're gonna have Big Booney, Matthias, Riel, Ariette, Skarsgård, Mr. Ford, Zuriel, Ritani, Burgest, Nuko, or Nuko. It's a Q with an O after it, but usually you always have a U after a Q. But so I don't know how you pronounce that. Nueko. Milan, AC516, Wolf230, Teh, Ubernoob, Gorka Morka, 17, Napi, Rosario, Marafani, Sir Spankalot. Armin, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're super handy. I like to do renovating. So, like for instance, they're the best when you renovate a bathroom or a shower or something. All the tiles that you get off the wall, they're super good for those. You can fill them up quite well, and they take a lot of weight, and then they don't rip very easily if you have sharp tiles in them. So, super good for that. Yeah. That's the main thing I use them for. So. If they made some different colors, I mean, just blue. If they made them white, then they'd be even more handy. Yeah, so anyway, who's got rockets to shoot out this year? Who's going to be shooting rockets and other sorts of, New Year's stuff? I've already told you guys, and some of you come late, I'm not shooting, or the whole family, we're not shooting any rockets because all our neighbors shoot lots of rockets, so we tend to just watch those. We don't find any point in buying rockets ourselves. But what about you guys? Are you planning on shooting rockets? Ah, Queen Cleopatra has 10 IKEA bags at home. Yeah, we gotta have a lot. I can see 2 from here. They're full of odd stuff. And no, I'm not turning the camera that way. It's not ready yet. Yeah. This room where I'm in now, it's being slowly converted into a kind of a streaming and gaming and movie watching room. It's one of our rooms in the basement. Armin, excellent, good. That would be the preferable. I've never really understood the rockets myself. They're expensive. They just make a lot of noise. And most domestic pets do not like the bangs. Defeat Milan. Well, my win rate's 28. I think it was above 40 a while ago. So it is performing a little bit better than last time. But not yet, by much. The next week we are going to up the levels of the units. We'll do one more tier in the artifacts, but it won't really change much because it won't get the third attunement yet. But I think the level to level 130, all the units, that's going to have more of an effect. 110. Might actually do it to level 140 because tier increase in the artifact not going to do much. So we could do 140 in the unit level. And then the round 4, the final week, will have 10 more level points, so it'll be the 150, and then the tier 5. We'll see. So yeah. Oh, and then the Christmas art event, I'm going to be today, sometime after the stream, I'm going to announce the winners. I believe there were going to be 5. We're going to announce those a little later on today. I'm working quite late myself. Suits me better today to do that. Gorka Morka. This is battle 122. So we're almost halfway, and we're just 1 minute past the first hour. So yeah, we're not going to go too much overtime anyway. Trappy. Rosario. Might be going for a win here. There we go. I was worried the Molten Arm would start getting reconstructed numerous times. that's always a danger with the Molten Army. Molten Army. Molten Armor. Marafani. I just noticed. You look down in the corner there. I think there's 4 requests to join a clan. Just to let you know, this account does not join clans, except for possibly my test. I've got a test Crucible's test clan, CTC. That's the only clan that this account would join. I don't think this account would either help in any case, because it's not in the normal PvP rotation, so you can't spin up to battle this account. You can friendly fight it, yes, but you can't spin up to battle it. It's not in any of the background battles, and so I believe if it were to join the clan, it would not add to the total MMR, so the total rating of the clan. It might do that, but I'm pretty sure it probably wouldn't. Viper, what? Came in fast and hot? Are you saying that you missed it? I'm already into quiz 2. Oh no, did you miss quiz 1? Annie Viper. Armin. Yeah. Yeah, actually the funny thing is, the clan, my personal account, so not any of these dev or stream accounts, so my very own personal account, called Crucible, is now leader of a clan. The previous leader decided to take a break from the game, and now I'm the leader there. I don't know if I have time to be proper leader. Days are full of Battle Legion, and then if my free time is completely full of Battle Legion, I don't know. If anybody wants to join the clan, possibly even lead the clan, it's called Gotta Catch 'Em All. That can be changed. Yeah. Yeah, so I think the clan has an SR level of 5. I'm pretty sure it'll be moving up to 6 now. And actually, it might be 6 now already. Haven't had time to do the raids yet today. TSA, I'm joining. Well, you're joining my clan. Excellent. Yeah. Samora. What do we have coming? Well, let's see how's the quiz going. Well, the quiz is going nicely. Almost half of you are getting it correct, and a quarter of you getting it. Well, yeah, a quarter are answering one certain place, and it's not correct. But It is the one that I thought that most of you would possibly stumble upon and think that, oh, could it be that? Yeah. Army, the peasant under your reign must be so lucky to have you as a leader. I don't know about that. Because, as I said, on my free time, I can't be I'm not the most active. So it's kind of hard to be a very active leader because, well, yeah. When I'm not working, then can't spend all my free and working time in Battle Legion, but yeah. But I don't think they even know. It's a young clan. Most of them are quite young players. I think there are one or two that are in the 4,000 range, but otherwise they're quite new players. So. I don't even know if they're in Discord. The clan doesn't even have a Discord. It did, but that was closed as the previous leader left, which was a surprise. But the whole Discord was shut down, so possibly need to make a new one. I don't know. That's another Discord to join. I don't know, is it normal? How many Discord servers are you guys in? Shout out the number. I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm in 18. 18 different Discord servers. So it's quite a lot to keep track of. Most of them have the red numbers, and I haven't been there for a while. Or I do go there, but I can't read everything. But yeah. Vorich. It's time to check who's coming up and rattle off a few names. Vorich, this is battle number 1. This is battle 143, so we are pretty much halfway. We're going to be continuing off with Year, Thmog, Greets, Alpha Noob, Koki, Asgil, Professor Freaksworth, 2IQ, Rugio, Deadeye, Pizias, Azrael, Sacred, Axelandro. Would that be a typo and it should be Alexandro? Well, it's Axelandro. Saishai Bronze or Saisha Braun. Unscorched, King Elric, Undos. Let's mention a few. I don't know. For some reason, YouTube wanted to hide those. We can show those. So, Breather is asking, what number is Platina now? Platina is playing. So what number is playing now? Ah, right. A minute there, I thought you were asking what rating you need to be for the Platinum. The leagues. Oh dear. So yeah, what we are playing now. Didn't I mention it? Koki is 148, so we're already just over halfway. Armin 4. One of them has a monkey as a server picture. Okay. Well, we have a skull. Let's see, do I have any interesting ones? Well, there's ours, the skull. And there's Civ Ryan. Yeah, that just says Civ Ryan. And there's an alien, kind of the traditional looking alien. There's a Viking. There's an eagle, a dragon. Yeah. Some funny ones. Professor Freaksworth. He's going down. This will be interesting because now we have some proper stats to look at. I'm trying to find some time over the weekend already. Get them up there, or even tonight. In theory, basically, I already have now 3 stats to work with. So, the beginning, the results of the first round, and results of the second round. So. Oh, a win! A win! A win! I like winning. Oh dear. Rugio. Yeah, and then after round 4, so not next week, but the week after. After that, then I'm going to be away for 1 week. 1 week of vacation for me. It's the same week, or just over a week. I actually have a week plus 1 day. Same time that most others are taking off now. Deadeye. Deadeye? Is this a Red Dead Redemption fan? I have a Red Dead Redemption poster, but my posters won't stay on that wall. I need to find a better way of sticking them to the wall. But it is one of my favorite games. And it's really cool. I like the big poster as well. Yeah, it's a cool game. Though it was it 2018, fall of 2018. So it's not the latest game, but I don't know. It came out on PC a year or 2 after that, so like 2019 or 2020. Came out on PC, but it's still a spectacular game. Thank you, Armin. I will have a great vacation. So, but I'll probably be kind of around-ish. Others in the company are not too Discord-minded, so I will be around. But there won't be any streams that week, so well, what week is it? It's not next week. Oops. Not next week. Not week. The week that starts on the 16th. So that week I'm away for the week. At least I'm pretty sure it was that week. I hope it was. I've been planning on that. It'd be funny if it wasn't. It really wouldn't. You know what? I can double check because I have marked it in the vacation calendar. Yep, there we go. Starting on the 16th, that whole week, and then Friday of the following week. That's cool. So anywho. Yeah, only one of you answered. So, well, TSA answered as well. 16. That's a lot. It's a serious amount. So yeah. Ah, that's what I could do. Yeah. If anybody wants to join my clan, then we'll be having a Discord. It will be in the official Battle Legion Discord, but you'll have to have a special role that you can see it. So we'll have it in there. So that'll keep the amount of Discords I have. It'll keep them down. Just do that. That's a good idea. Defeat. Undos. So who are we having after Undos? Undos is going to be followed by, I might venture a guess at pronouncing it as Boxab. I don't know. Thornoak Shield, AV Bill, Abraxas PT, Odium, Slav Eek, Tipton, Oil, Nicholas the Hack, Elf Hunter, St. John, Zatos, Foreign Lude, Nubimus Maximus, Ivan, What Names Book, Gustav, Arthado, Gorf, 007, Orange Reefer, just to mention a few. Thornoak Shield. Yeah, I was contemplating on whether this a stream on a Friday right after a previous stream was a good idea or not. Obviously, probably not. I think there's about 20 of us watching at the moment. But yeah, not the best day for it and so on. But this just does mean that we get 4 rounds instead of just 3 rounds. It was a reasonably good idea, I think. We'll have more folks watching tomorrow. Next week. Because the battles will be more interesting as well, because they're going to be tougher. They're going to be definitely quite a bit tougher. Chaos the Fourth. Yes, thank you. It's nice that there's folks here. Though the chat gets quiet now and then. I'm gonna have to think of something to say. Should we start thinking about a quiz 3? Should we have a quiz 3? Does anybody want a quiz 3? Do we want a quiz 3? I don't think we need a quiz 3, do we? Nah. Yeah, nobody's asking for a quiz 3 in the chat either, so we won't have a quiz 3. I forgot I didn't put the yeah, there was the setting to get to reduce the lag. Lag is quite long at the moment, so now I'm seeing reactions. So that's how long the lag is. It's quite long. It's almost 30 seconds. I don't know. Let's see, Annie Viper. Why is there only Annie Viper alt? What's up with that, Annie Viper? Don't worry, I'll get you in anyway. I'll get you in. We'll do a separate battle and we'll get the stats right. It'll work. Don't worry. don't know why you're not in the list, because you should be. Your alt is. Oh dear. So anyway, Chaos the Fourth, you're looking for a good RPG to play. Well, my suggestion is what I'm playing at the moment is I play Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously, and then I'm also playing Below Zero, so that's like Subnautica number 2. Then I'm also playing State of Decay 2. That's a game that I kind of like. I play for a week or two, and then I get tired of it, and then after like a week or two, then I'm like, oh, I could play that again. That's cool. And then I always start over again because like I can't remember what I've done with that, and it's cool to always start over. So it's difficult to get to the end of games like that. So often I like to restart things, especially new games. I start a new game and I play kind of like, I would imagine maybe halfway, and then I'm thinking, now I know what to do. I want to restart and do things correctly. There's so many games that I've never finished, never completed to the end, because I always like to start over. And then I get tired of the game. But yeah, messing with Rogue Elite's DLC of Pathfinder. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite often I play what's available on the Game Pass, so the Microsoft Game Pass. So it's pretty much what's there, except the Subnautica. The Game Pass had Subnautica on it, but then they dropped it, and so I actually did buy that and Below Zero from Steam. So one of the few games I've actually bought. Well, Red Dead Redemption as well. I had to buy that because that's not on any Game Pass or anything. But I'm super excited for waiting for Starfield. That's an RPG, by the way. That's coming out next month. Not next month, next year. The first half of next year, Starfield. If you haven't heard of it yet, then hop on YouTube and search for Starfield. It's by Bethesda. It's like Fallout, but so much bigger and in space. And it's not really like Fallout. Well, yeah, it's kind of like Fallout, Skyrim, everything mashed together, but, you know, in space in the future. Ooh, super excited for that. Lude. Lude is battle number 176, so we're almost getting near to the 100 to go. Chaos the Fourth, I really wanted to try Red Dead Redemption, but can't stand the cowboy aesthetic. Yeah, well, if you don't like westerns, then yeah, obviously that's kind of a... Yeah. I think next then, if you can't stand that, then you're gonna have to wait for GTA 6. Because Red Dead Redemption and GTA, they're almost basically like the same thing. But perhaps Red Dead Redemption is more real life than what GTA is. GTA is a bit over the top. But, yeah. What name to put? This is battle number 179, followed by Gustav, Arthado, Gorf, 007, Orange Reefer, Small, Sunseal, Thunderhead, Trushiska, Seven Sage, The Backdoor, The Cheat, Appear? I don't know, it's a funny name I can't pronounce again. Staney, Queen Cleopatra, you're coming up. And Armin! Right after Queen Cleopatra. We have little Randu and Bisu. Was Breather still here? Or I think Breather had to go. Oh no! No, maybe not. Somebody else had to go. I think Breather's still here. I don't know if he's breathing or not. He's very quiet. Victory for me! I like to win. Ha! Breather took a breath. He's still here. Oh no! Breather fell asleep. Wake up! Wake up! I should have had a disclaimer. Loud noises coming. Oh man. Anyway, orangery for. Oh dear. See, I don't want to miss because we had Thunderhead. Was Thunderhead? Somebody had to leave. Was it Thunderhead who had to leave? Somebody had to leave. I think it was. It might have been Thunderhead. Maybe, maybe not. Greets? Greets? I'm not sure. Greets is going to be 146. So yeah, Greets. We've already fought Greets a while ago. Maybe like 20 minutes ago. No, both groups are today. You see down there. Group 1 and Group 2 are both doing round 3. Oh, how can I? Oh, I need to. Oh no! There we go. Do that. Oh, look at that. Oh, I nearly. This is difficult. Haha. Destroyer, yeah, it's a little bit better today. It's not going down to 0. Yesterday, there was quite often it was all the way down to 0. Haven't done that today. So we've been staying above, I think 15 has been about the lowest it's been. So it is a little bit better. Should we do it? And I don't, oh man. I mean, doing a quiz, yes, excellent, but that means I might miss. Because they come up so quickly, these battles, today and yesterday. Let's see if I can find a good one, because I don't want to miss Queen Cleopatra and Armin. Do. Well, those aren't very good questions. Oh. Well, no. That's no. The back door. Round 2. Destroyer? Yes, this is round 2 at the moment. For both groups. They're all mashed up together. We can try that one. Not 100% sure that this is the right, you know. But we'll do it. There we go. We have quiz number 3 ready. I bet I missed them, didn't I knew I'd missed them. That's what happens when you start doing other stuff. But Queen Cleopatra, you won. Excellent. Oh, that's so great. These extra gems. How did Armin do? I missed Armin as well. No. That's so sad. Well, yeah. I don't know, Armin's not watching anymore. Or then he's using his mobile phone and it's always tricky to get the chat open to type something out. Anyway, Bisu right now, followed by Wormwood, Wonderp, Feck, Odin, the Keylogger, Funway, St. Andre, Zamal, Matches, Skewer, Breather, get ready. Markagon, Spartiate, Bat Attack. Did I say round 3? Yeah, possibly. Well, we've got extra quizzes, so we can do the third. Should we do the third quiz already? We can. Let's do the third quiz. Here it is. Second quiz is closing, and there is the third quiz. So the quiz is, at 1 minute before midnight in Spain, 12 of what is eaten before the clock strikes for the new year? Breather was born ready. Oh dear. And since there are no answers yet, so that means everybody is Googling this. Oh man. I don't even know if it's true. I'm relying on Google myself. So. Google. No responses yet. Everybody's Googling. So anyway, quiz 2. Let's see now. So 47.6 of you answered Tonga. 21.4 answered Hawaii. 16.7 answered I don't know. 9.5 answered China. 1% or 2.4% answered Greenland. And as well, also 2.4 answered France. But the correct answer is Tonga. Oh no, we're out of auto spins. Let me just let me just load some up. There we go. And then if we grab those, it should update. There we go. We have more auto spins again. Funway. Funway. St. Andre's coming up next. And a few more to go, and then we'll have Breather. So, yeah. So, yeah, the correct answer is Tonga. Not Hawaii. Not China. Not Greenland or France. I was suspecting that Hawaii would be tripping lots of you up. Hawaii is it's out there in the middle of the Pacific. But no, Tonga is the correct answer. So if you know anybody in Tonga, when they'll be in the new year before everybody else, you can give them a call and ask what the future's like. Yeah. Ask them, does the next year look any better than this year? Matches. Oh, we have 17 answers. Oh, now, yes, I realized since we had no really quick answers that you guys were all Googling this. And 94.4 of you obviously has used Google. Destroy, you guessed. Okay, well, you might be the one that's answered raisins. Oh dear. I had no idea about this. I didn't know this was a thing. Never heard of it before. But yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Breather! I nearly missed it. Ooh. Looks as though I could have missed it. Chaos for yeah, dog gift. Oh dear. So, what do we have now? Are we now Spartiat? Spartiat will be followed by Bat Attack, Antonius, Sysop, Benedict, Dairy Flu, Honey Viper's Alt, Saeed, Admiral Hunter, Jake Brawl, Jar Jar, Crushly, Rib, Iwan, Hager, I'm Rich, and Buklau. Honey Viper's asking, any New Year's resolutions? Yes. I don't know. It's crazy making New Year's resolutions because I don't know. Usually folks tend to break them. It's just another kind of stress point. Oh, Chaos 4. The Chaos the 4th went for raisins. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I usually haven't made any New Year's resolutions because, yeah, extra stuff you need to be mindful of, and you end up breaking it anyway. Pessimist to the end. Yes, I know. T-Rex Bates. Did I make it earlier this time? I don't know. What's your game name? Is it T-Rex? Why not? Is it bait? Why not? What was it? I don't remember. T-Rex, yeah, that can happen. Basically, that can be tricky. So you have a good kind of whatever meta or whatever he's using now. You have a good tactic against that, but then overall meta where you are now, then you don't. So yeah, you can ask for tips in Discord for a certain kind of MMR range. If somebody knows what kind of meta is right there, but I mean the meta can change like in 500 points. So you climb up with a certain build, and then you notice all of a sudden you're not effective anymore. So you need to change things up, see how the meta shifts as you climb up. I don't think no single layout will work from start to end. The meta shifts throughout the range. So. T-Rex bait, if you signed up earlier for yesterday's stream, then you are in this. This is the way the tournament works. So it's one sign up, and that same sign up lasts for the whole of the tournament. No need to re-sign up next week or the week after. So yeah. Annie Viper, that's so sad. No. If we had a higher resolution video, you'd see tears falling out. Yeah, no, I mean, what? New Year's resolutions? I'll play games less next year. Won't happen. Oh dear. I'll eat less cake next year. Won't happen. I mean, what do you want me to do? Oh dear. Yeah. T-Rex. No, I didn't sign up yesterday. It was my first stream ever. But did you send me your player tags separately? If you did, did you? I think you might have. Then you're in. You're signed up. T-Rex, New Year resolution for me. I won't drink. It won't happen. New Year resolution, 8K monitor. That's a good resolution. Nah, seriously, 8K for a desktop monitor? That's crazy. I'd have to be so big to be, to work. And you're sitting like, what, half a meter away from it? I don't think 8K monitors are going to be a thing for computers. I don't know. I mean, they have to be so massive. I don't know. 4K is pushing it. I mean, I have to have the scaling up to 150%. I have a 4K monitor and it's really big. It's like, I don't know, what is this, like 30-inch or something? And still, everything is so small. I have to have the scale up to 150%. But yeah. Any TV can be a monitor if you're ambitious enough. Yeah, well, maybe nowadays. Before, not so. I'm like, I can remember some of the early flat screens, and especially like the tube screens. You couldn't use those. even if it had like the resolution, I think I have a TV, an old 32-inch whatever, Philips or something. I think that even is like HD, so it should do 1080. But I've hooked it up to a computer and put 1080 on it, and you can't use it. It's no good. T-Rex, oh no, okay, yeah, send me, DM me in Discord your player tag. I'll get you into, for round 3, and then also round 4, obviously, you'll be in. Can't promise you now which group, but you'll be in one of the groups, probably group 1, which will be next Wednesday for round 3. Yeah, send me your in the Discord DM if you are using Discord, then DM me and the player tag, so the @ sign and then the letters and numbers behind it. You can find it in the settings menu. But yeah, highest level unit is like 66. My units are massively underleveled for my trophy score that I'm holding. Yeah, that can happen. Yeah, and you're fighting against folks who have level 70. That can happen if you find a good counter for the meta that you're in. You can advance quite far with under-leveled units. And especially if you manage to get into the next rank, then that can cause a situation where it can be kind of troublesome to get advancing again. Basically, you just need to then just kind of like just keep going and try to open up wagons and get the gold from the camp and so on to slowly get your units leveled up. But it happens because you found a tactic that really works against others with the same leveled units, so then you advance past them, and so then you start to get opponents that have higher leveled units. Basically, you're kind of like doing better than they are with what they have. T-Rex, no hurry. You can do it later today during the weekend, as long as you do it before Wednesday, before the next tournament stream. Get in touch. And if you don't want to use Discord, obviously if you don't have Discord, the Discord link is in the settings menu as well in game. There's the link, it takes you to the invite to the Discord server. But if you don't want to use Discord generally, then open up the settings page, go to support, and open up a support conversation, and that'll work that way as well. I'm the one who takes care of the support as well, so if you send me a message through there, then that'll be fine. I'll know. You will get to me and I'll know what to do. Saeed! I wonder if I'm going to win. I bet I will. Nope. But yeah, looking back, Annie Viper, less cake. What, are you crazy? Yeah. Myself, I'm not into candy or anything. I don't like candy that much, but I do like some good cake. And buns. Buns are good as well. Not so much donuts. They're a bit over the top, too greasy, too sugary, but like traditional like Finnish buns with maybe raisins in them, they're good. Yeah, New Year's resolution, stop betting. I'll do that because I don't do any betting anyway, so that's a real easy one to keep. T-Rex, yeah, no problem. Annie Viper indeed. Pulla. Just means a bun. Yeah, traditional Finnish buns, they're basically, it's like a wheat bun. It is kind of slightly sweet. Think of American white bread. And it's got some raisins in it, and then the top, you have a kind of like really big granules of sugar granules on top. That's it. So no kind of glazing. That's American. No. And the bun itself, it's like well, many say it's like sweet American bread with a little cardamom in it. Cardamom is very important. Sweet roll from Skyrim, yeah, I think so. But isn't the Skyrim sweet roll that's got glazing on it, isn't it? I don't know. Well. Kaon. Where are we going? Ooh, Kaon is 238, so we are getting closer to the end, but definitely not at the end yet. So we are probably going to go about, I don't know, maybe about 15-20 minutes over. That's cool. That's fun. So who we have after Kaon? We're going to have Vitlev. Vitlev is now Destroyer 2, Learn All, Narcissus, Nomex, Michelle PL, Big Dooney, Shabnyak, Samori, Dowder, Maxey, Bulka, can't pronounce that, Rurashin, Winky Face, Within My Range, Ilu, Chadebago, Benetute, Cholo, Nubinidas. Yes, I went through that last time. Nubinidas. And Knight US. That's going to be the 260th battle, Knight US. Yeah, defeat. Well, win rate's 39. T-Rex, little hint on my strategy. I use Monk and Shield Generator with a nearly full melee rush with Mushroom in middle for Bomb Bot. The mushrooms you have in the middle, are they for enemy bomb bots, or do you have a bomb bot? And you have the mushrooms behind the bomb bot. So basically, your bomb bot, if it gets mind controlled, it starts coming back, but then it'll hit your own mushrooms, and then it'll be yours again. Yeah, Shield Generator, massively underrated unit. It's not used that much. It's one of the least used units, the Shield Generator. So if you're finding good use for it, then that is super, super cool. The Monk, so that's probably the Druid. That's good as well. Not used as much in the higher ranks. People tend to want to use it for other stuff. Lower ranks, the Druid is super, super cool. But once you get into the higher ranks with all the artifacts and everything, it's messy. Not much room for the Druid. yeah, that's funny. If you get a battle wagon trap between opposite sides with mushrooms, and it can be funny going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's all it is. Who's it gonna explode for? I gotta win! Ah, that's excellent. Okay, so it's for enemy bomb bots, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the druid is good. The druid will heal and then also buff units, and you'll see when the units are buffed, they increase in size. Randu, you lost the stream? How did you lose the stream? No, you won! Or at least Little Randu won. No, I think Little... I don't know. I can't remember anymore. My mind is going. New Year's resolution. Don't lose your mind. Go. I think we have Russian coming up. Russian. Oh dear. Yes. Oh, destroy one with his ult. Yeah, okay. Woodier? I think you did. I have some kind of a recollection that you did. Yeah, you were battle number 131. So, maybe go an hour back? Maybe not an hour, maybe an hour? Yeah, roughly an hour. Yeah, Randu, I mean, it's normal. And Fridays is definitely one of the worst days to do a stream in any case. Even weekends are better days, but Fridays, when people get off work or whatever, then they're interested in, it's weekend, won't get ready for the weekend. And then people, if they're at work, then they're super busy doing the last final things of the week. So it's not a very good day for a stream anyway. And I messed up with the in-game announcement about the stream. That's one reason also why we have fewer watchers, fewer viewers than normal. But yeah, it's okay. And this was only decided this, like, was it yesterday? Because the first two rounds, I realized that they're going to be super quick. So yeah. Yes. T-Rex, you barely caught it. You were cutting wood. Oh, excellent. Wow. Like for heating your house? I was doing that earlier this year. Actually took a whole tree down. That was in the spring. Took down a tree and cut it up and chopped it up, and we're using that now. Got about 2 cubic meters stacked of wood. And I ordered another 3. Bought 3 cubic meters of wood. Yeah, cheaper than using electricity to heat. And do that TSA until tomorrow and then stop. Well, spend my gems in spin tokens. Okay. Oh, very profound, Danny Viper. Nubinitis. Life isn't just about winning gems, it's winning hearts and the mind of the people. Danny Viper. Poor tree. Was it the reason your toe needed surgery? As in the root of your problems. Actually, funny thing you should mention that. The tree, it did count partly to why I had the surgery now. It actually did. So after I chopped it up, I got about two square meters of stacked wood from it, and then I took a square meter of stacked wood to my parents' place. And while I was there unloading it from the trailer and stacking it up nicely, then I took a bad step with my other foot, which I then corrected because I was holding a whole load of wood. And then I corrected by stepping badly right on my already not so good toe. And I did hear something crunch. And I couldn't walk for a day after that. And that's where it all started. I then went to the work doctor, and they said it should be fine after 3 weeks. It wasn't fine after 3 weeks, so then took x-ray and then had to wait a while, and then the main hospital, one of their orthopedic surgeons gave me a call and said, come on in and let's have a chat. And because I'd always thought I had what we call I can't remember what you call it, but on the side of the toe on the foot, the bone starts to grow out. Is it bunion? I don't know. So I always thought it was that, but no, they said that it is actual joint, broken joint, and apparently it's mismatched joint end, so it would have happened. I would have had to have the operation within 5 years anyway. Yeah, Viper bunion. I thought it was just that, because I've always had kind of like a extra growth on the side, and I always thought that that's why my foot hurts now and then, but no, it's busted joint, mismatched joint. So one end is a nice cup, and the other end is too wide, and it doesn't go inside the cup nicely. So yeah, it would have happened anyway, but the misstep caused it to be noticed and caused it to aggravate earlier than it would have otherwise. But yeah, he said that within 5 years I'll have to do the other thing as well, most likely, so we'll see. But it's cool now, it doesn't hurt, and I can walk pretty much normally now. Another month or so and I should be walking completely normally and have no problems. One joint just doesn't move anymore. T-Rex joking, by the way. I broke my toe a few months back, still hurting. Yeah, they can hurt for a long time. Especially toes, like if it's broken, there's not much you can do. They don't put any cast on it. There's not much that can be done. It's like, try to take it easy. But if it does hurt, it's worth having it checked out. Get an x-ray, see, because it could be a joint that's gone bad as well. Or if it's broken, then it's kind of like gone into the wrong position, and then it's wearing out the joint. And that can be causing pain. Destroyer, have a great new year. See you next year. Have fun. Plenty. Yeah, woodwork doesn't work for me too well. So I had this was last year. Last year I was doing woodwork. So this year I did woodwork, and I ended up having a toe operation. Last year I was doing woodwork. And I broke a rib. So. Yeah, I was stacking wood. We have kind of like a small, a second entrance way to the house. But it's a door that's been blocked off. But there's still kind of like a little roof and some steps up to it. So I was stacking wood up there, and when I was coming down, then missed the step slightly. It's again the feet. And I had a split second to decide. Do I try to come down the rest of the steps, which are concrete steps? Or do I jump to the side, still quite high up, or do I jump to the side where there's grass? And I remember I had the choice, and I remember thinking about it. Do I go down or jump? And I decided to jump to the side, to the grass, because I didn't want to come down on the concrete steps. And yeah, came down kind of like face first almost, and boom, cracked the rib. That was painful. Yeah. Chaos the Fourth. Yeah, I could do knitting, though. With my luck, I'll poke my eye out or something. And sticks going. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I need to wear padding. I've got lots of padding already. I've got lots of natural padding. There you go, Annie Viper. There you go. Stab myself in the eye. Jack, we are getting close to the end. Not many more to go. We have Takeshi Kovacs. That was a fast victory. What happened there? Oh, there was some text. What did it say? What did it say? Oh no. Is it like hi or something? So then we're going to have Mahan, the Hack, Swarm, Testaviron, Sir Hatting, Tripinha, Migam 220, RU2, so it's Zalt, and Needles and Kato. T-Rex, 150 pounds, so I have no padding. Yeah. Okay, so I'll close the quiz and we'll go the last quiz we had. So the question was, at 1 minute before midnight in Spain, 12 of what is eaten before the clock strikes for the new year? 86.8 of you answered grapes. 10.5 of you answered raisins. And 1 of you answered, I don't know. The correct answer obviously was grapes. Majority of you got it. Nobody answered really quick, so most of you probably Googled it. Though some did say that they just guessed, so that's cool. Oh, you found your battle. Excellent, Patrick. That's cool. That's cool that you won. Next week will be tougher. It will be a lot tougher next week. We're going to be... the artifacts, well, they'll only be into the next tier, so that means no extra attunement. Won't get the 3rd attunement yet, but we are upping the levels of the units to 130. So 1 more tier to the artifacts and leveling up to 130. So there is going to be a definite change next week, so it'll be interesting to see how it affects things. And then the week after, for round 4, we will have max level units and max level artifacts. The current max level. So we're going to... Tier 5 is current max level artifacts. I believe we're going to have 1 more level to the artifacts. So basically it will give the 3rd attunement the same kind of level up possibility as the other attunement. So like attunement 1 you get at tier 1 and you can improve it with tier 2. Then attunement 2 you get at tier 3 and you can improve it with tier 4. And then you get the 3rd attunement at tier 5, but you can't improve it anymore. So there's going to be, and I believe it was originally the idea that there would be the 6th tier so that you can improve the 3rd attunement once. And then after that, once you have the 6th tier, then I would imagine it'll just get too messy to have more tiers than that in attunements, I think. That's my personal opinion. But then after that, yeah, most likely it'll then be some form of trade-off with gold or gems, probably gold, from the raids. So when you have the maxed out artifacts, then you will be getting gold, most likely. I don't know about that. I'm not the designer, but that would be my opinion. Yeah, there'll be 4 rounds in all. So we had round 1 yesterday, round 2 today, and this is actually the final battle. And then we're going to have round 3 next week. Wednesday we'll have group 1, Thursday we'll have group 2, and the week after that we will have round 4. Again, Wednesday for group 1 and Thursday for group 2. And that will be the end of the second tournament we have. And then we'll probably have at least a few weeks of the normal fight nights or puzzle nights. And then we'll probably start up another tournament again, slightly different again. See if we can try to get the clan aspect into it a little better. Yeah, but that's the plan at least. Hopefully. So yeah. That was it. Well, round 2 done for groups 1 and 2. Something wrong with Annie Viper. I don't know why he wasn't in there right now. He should have been, because I believe he was added last time and it should have been in this time. But I'll sort that out. So don't worry about that. And then T-Rex, yeah, at some point, if you like, do the if you get onto Discord, or if you don't, then use the support button in the settings. Get in touch, and I'll get your player tag like that, and get you in for round 3. And yeah. And if any of you do hear of clanmates who want to be in the tournament, miss the sign up, then just let them know. Get in touch with me through Discord, and we will sort things out. Either a DM or there's a stream support. You can do that as well. But anyway. So cool. Awesome that you guys were here. Patrick, T-Rex, Annie Viper, Queen Cleopatra, TSA, Breather, and all the others who already left earlier. Randu was here. Is Randu still here? Or he had other work. Better work. Oh dear. And Chaos the 4th. Excellent. It was so good that you guys were here. Hope you have a very good new year. I hope the next year is a lot better than this year. This year has been really, it's not been the best. So for many around the world, it's not been the best for many reasons. But yeah, see you in the next year. So next week, Wednesday, same time, same place. What shall I leave you guys with? How about some... Oops. Almost lost the audio. How about some... we'll do a different speed art from yesterday. So, Happy New Year, guys. See you next week. See you in Discord. See you here, there, and everywhere. Toodles!